think we can compare the mind to a young, restless puppy. It's going to be out of control, it's not going to stop, and it's going to stress your life out. Like the puppy, we can let things go. We can just let it happen. But if we take the example of the puppy, that's like to grow up into a big, aggressive dog that could hurt us or someone else. So with the puppy and our mind, we can start to train it. We can start off by just encouraging this puppy to slow down. Just stop it for a bit. Just take a break. And we can watch it, start to understand it, see what it's reacting to, see what it's responding to. And just give ourselves a little bit of peace. With the mind, that's the practice of meditation. Again, just slowing ourselves down. Essentially watching ourselves think. Just taking that time to be in the present moment. When we've been able to slow the puppy down, we should then work on giving it instructions to slow down when we need it to, when it's out of control. Think about that with the brain. When we're stressed out, we're in the past, we're in the future. Just bringing ourselves back to the present moment where it can be in that more relaxed state. Really helpful. And then we can start to change the relationship we have with the puppy and our mind. So I'd like you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine it's a friend's birthday and you've got them a lovely cake and you put it on the side in your kitchen. You turn away for a bit so it gets your attention and the puppy gets to it. You go back and there is a mess everywhere. You've essentially got two choices here. You can either react to what's happening, you get very angry, mad at the puppy, shout at it, but it's probably going to unsettle it a bit more. It's not going to understand what's happening. And then you can get angry with yourself. You can get into a very negative headspace, think, oh, I'm so unlucky. This always happens to me. I'm not going to be able to deal with this. And that doesn't feel good. Or we can choose to respond to the situation. So we can focus on what we need to do to clean it up. Focus on the steps we need to take to resolve the situation. Then start thinking about alternatives. When we can buy another cake, we can explain what's happening, things that are in our control. And then with the puppy, we can think about how we're going to avoid this in future. What could we put in place to avoid it getting in the kitchen when we don't want it to? Practical steps. Same with our mind. We start conditioning ourselves to respond to things rather than react to them.